Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis Media once again. Welcome back to another video. This time, now I haven't made a Blu-ray video game update video in quite some time. I've just been showing it in like my reviews and stuff. But this time, I'm doing something different. Throughout the years I've been on YouTube, I have never been Black Friday shopping before in my life. Never have I ever gone to a store and got a discounted Blu-ray or something. All right, but today I went Black Friday shopping for the first time. I bought some stuff for my family as well, so I'm not going to show those because sometimes my family watches my videos. I'm just going to be showing the stuff that I got, regular. This is all going to be video games and Blu-rays, and also a couple of amiibos and stuff. But anyways, let's get started to my first ever Black Friday haul. We're going to be starting off with the video games, then the movies. Alright, first things first, I only got one Nintendo Switch game. Then after that, I got like 6 PS4 games. First game I got, and oops, I should probably take that sticker off. It shouldn't be that hard. Give me a minute. There we go. Oh, there's still a little bit right here. Alright, but the one Switch game I got is Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. This came out in 2017, around the time when Nintendo Switch was launched. This is a turn-based strategy game. When people heard about this game, they thought it was like some sort of joke, but no. Ubisoft and Nintendo made this game, and Mario is playing a game with the Rabbids. And I got it for like 20 bucks, and I thought that was a great deal, because everywhere I would go, it's like 60 bucks. But now I own the game, so I'll play it when I get the chance. Now onto the PS4 games. I got that at GameStop for like 20 bucks. Yeah, that was really good. Okay, next game I got. This is also from GameStop. Persona 5 Dancing in the Starlight. Now, if you know me, I love me some Persona 5. I cannot wait for the other two games to come out. And there's also a game for... Now, this is not like, an RPG at all. This is a dancing game. Basically, it's a rhythm-based game where you put, like, buttons and stuff. I've never been the biggest guy into rhythm-based games, but, I every time I see this at GameStop, it's always full price, 60 bucks, when you can get, the original Persona 5 for, like, $10 now on the PlayStation Network, and that is a freaking long game. But, I got it for 20 bucks, and it includes PlayStation VR mode included, so you don't have to play PlayStation VR. But as a matter of fact, remember that picture I did with, Morgana's twin brother? Well, yeah, I got this guy right here for like 60 bucks like 2 weeks ago, and yeah, so, why not just get the game as well? So, yeah. Now I own the game, and of course the plush toy, I got him for like 60 bucks on eBay. Can't find him on Amazon, so it was kind of a collector's item, but, I love me some Persona 5, and I think my dad is starting to love Morgana just as much as I am now. I really hope Dad doesn't care if I say that. Yeah, my dad watches my video. He's actually here right now. Shout out to you, Dad. Thanks for watching. Alright, but anyways, now on to... Okay, this is the one game that I got from Best Buy. I've been wanting to get this for a while, and that's Ratchet & Clank for the PS4 PlayStation exclusive. I've been really interested in playing this game. This came out the same week as the movie. The movie was garbage. I really hated that movie. But I was interested in playing the game. It's basically the game that was the big thing, not really the movie. Because, Ratchet & Clank is a big, kind of a big franchise, I know. But, Insomniac Games is known for making some pretty great PlayStation exclusives. And Ratchet & Clank is no different, and they made Marvel's Spider-Man, one of the best licensed games of all time, and this game. And I cannot wait to play it. I'm really looking forward to playing this game. Alright, now for the 4 games. Did I get all 4 of these? Yeah, I got all 4 of these games, my next 4 games at Walmart. Alright, first off, I picked up Tom Clancy's The Division 2. I heard the first game was decent, but not really worth replaying. People say that this game is a lot better. I never really played a Tom Clancy game before in my life, but, I love me some shooters, but, Tom Clancy's The Division 2, I got it for like 20 bucks, maybe. So yeah, that was a really good price. Alright, next up, I also got the Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy, remake of the original 3 games on PlayStation. A lot of people are playing this, saying it's one of the best remakes of all time, video game remakes of all time. So I might as well. I know it's also for the Switch, but I got it for PlayStation 4 for $15. So yeah, it's a pretty neat price. And the other game I got is Overwatch. This is the Legendary edition. I already have this game for Xbox One. I even reviewed the game already, but I feel like I should upgrade it. And I know there's also the Switch, but you know, the Switch game doesn't really have a cartridge. It just has, you know, downloadable code in it. After that, the plastic case is just going to be useless. But I love Overwatch. I heard there's going to be a sequel with a single player campaign. If that's true, then I'm on board. But yeah, and the Switch, I've heard like some mixed things, so I just might as well just get it for PlayStation 4. So yeah, I have a couple games. I really need to get a PlayStation 4 subscription, PlayStation Plus subscription. I really, really need it. Okay, and the last last video game for this. I actually paid full price for this, except this was $50 at Walmart, and that is The Outer Worlds. Now, Fallout 76, that was such a disaster for people. So, after Bethesda and Obsidian split up, Obsidian decided to make their own game, The Outer Worlds, and it's definitely a huge improvement over Fallout 76 from what I've heard. I cannot wait to go home and play it. I really want to try beating this before Christmas. It might take me a while, probably the same time as I have beaten Borderlands 3. It took me like 2 weeks to beat. But I'm working and stuff, and Christmas time is almost here. So yeah, The Outer Worlds. I'm really looking forward to playing it. All right, now on to the Blu-rays. Oh yeah, and the Amiibos. All right, now the Amiibos I paid full price for, but that's okay because they're like $16 a piece. First I got this guy, and there is a sticker on him again. Oh, well, you can't see it. Okay. I got Ryu, from the Street Fighter series. He looks really, really sweet looking. Pretty badass, if you ask me. But yeah, I'm not taking it out of the box. You're definitely going to see him on my wall in my future videos. But yeah. And, of course, Incineroar. Littens grow up to be these guys, which is pretty cool. So, yeah. Looks pretty sweet. Now, on to the Blu-rays and 4Ks, obviously. Okay, first I'm going to start off with the 4K Blu-rays, then I'm going to go to the regular Blu-rays, and we're going to be done. Alright, first off, I got, for $9, I got Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. I really enjoyed the first Jumanji movie. I think it's such an underrated Robin Williams film. I thought this one definitely paid honor to that. I am going to be seeing the sequel with my friend Matthew Bailey. We already made plans for that. I'm not sure if we're going to do a double movie review, though. We'll see, though. The movie hasn't come out yet. But yeah, I enjoyed this movie. I've been meaning to get it. I didn't want to get it at a high price, though, but I got it for $9. So yeah, that's not bad. I enjoyed that movie. Had a fun time with it. Next up is a movie that I've been wanting to get for quite a long time, but I never got the chance to. Deepwater Horizon. I really love this movie. I thought Mark Wahlberg this is one of his best films that he starred in. I think this might be my favorite Peter Berg film. I don't know. I might like Patriots Day a bit more, but all I know is that I love this movie. I thought, it was a phenomenal, very well-directed film. It was tense, and I feel like, this is one of the most underappreciated films of 2016, and I highly recommend checking it out. I got it for, like, I don't know. If you go to Walmart, they have, like, those promo things, yeah. Next up is another movie that I've been waiting a while to get, and that's Lego Movie 2, the second part. I enjoyed this movie. I didn't love the movie as much as the first movie. I give it a 4 out of 5, and I still think it deserves it, It isn't as clever or creative as the first film was, but that doesn't hide the fact that it's still very entertaining, It's mostly in towards kids, but I don't know, some adults can have fun with it. I'm an adult, and I had fun with it. It's definitely better than Lego Ninjago. But all in all, I had fun with the movie. I was thinking of getting the regular Blu-ray since I have, Lego Movie 1 on Blu-ray 3D and Lego Batman on regular Blu-ray. But it's nice that I got it at 4K at Walmart. So yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, next up is another movie. Some of these I've been meaning to get. Next up for like $10 at Best Buy, I got Black Klansman. I really enjoyed this movie. This Academy Award nominated dark comedy film. I really had a great time. I thought Spike Lee did a fantastic job directing this movie. I thought, what was his name again? What was his name? I don't know. But I forgot what his name was. Let me know in the comments who started this. Everybody did a great job in this movie, so I better hurry up before I start wasting time. Next up, for I think $8, I got this for Ready Player One. This is kind of a divisive film. I wouldn't say it's one of Spielberg's best films, but I love this movie. I had a great time with it, probably because, I'm kind of a nerd myself, and this is a pretty nerdy movie, so I felt like this was a film that's mostly aimed towards people like me. I never read the book or anything, but, I do know what GoldenEye for the N64 is. I know what Akira is. I know what The Shining is. I know what the Iron Giant is. And, I thought probably my favorite Easter egg was Adventure for the Atari 2600. I remember playing that a lot when I was younger. But, Ready Player One, I enjoyed this movie. I didn't mind it. Alright, next up, and this is the last 4K Blu-ray I got for like $13. Detective Pikachu. I cannot believe this movie was actually pretty good, and probably the best video game movie of all time, in my opinion. I know some people thought Angry Birds 2 was a bit better than this. I'm not really gonna watch that. I think I'll just stick with this. Maybe Sonic the Hedgehog might be better since they improved the character, but I don't know. We'll just see what happens with that. But, Ryan Reynolds is easily the best part of the film. I could kind of care less about, the kid looking for his father story. But, for $13 at Best Buy, I thought it was pretty much worth it. So, yeah, it was a good movie, and it's my favorite video game movie ever. Alright, so that's it for the 4K Blu-rays. All that's left is the regular Blu-rays. Alright, now I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could have sworn I got more. Oh well, I wasn't really keeping any count of regular Blu-rays. Okay, first up, I got Creed 2. I've been meaning to get this film for quite a while. I got it for like $9 at Target. There was also another shelf where it said it was $25, and the $25 one had the slipcover, so I just removed that just in case it was expensive because it didn't have a slipcover, but I stole the slipcover. But it's not really a big deal because a lady was watching me, she didn't really care. But Creed 2, I like this movie. Okay, I thought this was such a good film. It's not one of those cheesy Rocky films. It's actually a Rocky film that actually does take itself seriously and manages to get it done right. It didn't hit me quite as hard as the first movie did, because the first film, wow, that movie hit me so hard. I love that movie so much, and this film is definitely up there with that. Alright, and next up is a movie that I did not do after I saw on, nor did I see in theaters, and that is A Simple Favor. I watched this, and wow, this was such a good movie. I mean, Blake Lively and Anna Kendrick, they were fantastic in this movie, and Paul Feig's direction. This is such an intelligent movie that, I think people should forgive him for doing Ghostbusters, even though I still don't mind that movie. But no, I can say this is definitely one of his better films. It's up there with Bridesmaids, and, such a clever film. It's very surprising. It makes it seem like it's some sort of comedy film, but no, it's actually more of a thriller, and it's inspired by a true story, actually. I think. I don't know. Alright, next up, and I also got this from Walmart, is the Child's Play remake. I don't have Cult of Chucky yet, but I just want to find a copy with the lenticular slipcover on it. This didn't come with the slipcover. It's just the, bare bones. Well, not bare bones, but, it's a Child's Play remake. I really enjoyed this remake. I like how it wasn't fully shot for shot. So, I appreciated it a lot more for just putting in a different idea rather than it just being, just a guy possessed in a doll's body. I appreciate it a lot more, and oh no, I think this is one of the biggest surprises of 2019, in my opinion, So yeah, I think there's starting to become better horror remakes out there, and I still enjoyed Pet Sematary. I don't understand what happened, because the reviews were good when it was first released, but they just dropped down. Audiences didn't really like it. I thought that was a great film, and I thought that movie was gonna suck 5 years ago. But yeah, alright. Next up, I cannot believe I actually own this, and I cannot believe I still actually enjoyed this. Teen Titans Go to the Movies. Yes, I hate the show. I still hate that show. I think it's an abomination. However, I intend to leave the show alone because I actually really, really enjoyed this movie. This is what the show should have been, but it just wasn't. And I know there's also Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans, which was also supposed to be pretty good. I might watch that too. So maybe they should just start making movies and just not make that crummy TV show, because this was actually a really smart film. Even if you're not definitely if you're a fan of the show, you're definitely gonna like this movie. Even if you're not, I don't know. I think most people enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and I cannot stand the show. All right, next up is another one of the biggest surprises of 2019 for me, Crawl. I found this to be a really entertaining film, probably the best alligator movie of all time. I thought, there were some terrific performances in here, some really fantastic looking CGI alligators. They looked so good, because that's what I always say. I don't know how to say looked, but yeah. But this was a really fun film, and its R rating, I think, definitely saved the movie. All right, next up is another film that, is kind of divisive. I got this for like $8. Ralph Breaks the Internet. Now, I did find the 4K. It was on the Black Friday shelf. I thought that was like $12 or something, but it was actually full price, so I just had to go with the regular Blu-ray. I went to find the one with the slipcover because most of them didn't have slipcover, but I did find with the slipcover. I really like this movie. I enjoy it more than Frozen 2. Hell, I even enjoy it more than Lego Movie 2. I can definitely see why some people might not like the film. I mean, Ralph isn't as likable as he was in the first movie. I still found him likable enough, even though, stuff he did really wasn't. I mean, it's called Ralph Breaks the Internet, so obviously he's doing something bad. But since I got the original movie on Blu-ray, I might as well just get this one on regular Blu-ray too for $8. And yeah, on the Blu-ray shelf it said it won Academy Award for Best Animated Film. That would have pissed so many people off, but no, it was actually Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I definitely think that's better, but I still really enjoyed it. I didn't mind it. It's what the Emoji Movie tried to be, but just wasn't. All right, and last but certainly not least is The Hate U Give. This is another one of my favorite films of 2018. I love this movie. I was really entertained. Look, it says an Oscar-worthy masterpiece. I don't think this movie got a single Oscar nomination, and I don't understand why. I think the movie is super well directed, and I love the story, and I love the deep message it had. I was just really intrigued by this movie, and they also had the 4K, but it was $6, and I don't really need like a really extremely beautiful picture to watch this movie on. I'm fine with the regular definition, but I love this movie. I think it's fantastic. All right. That was my first ever Black Friday haul. I'm making sure that I got everything. Okay. So yeah, there's the 4K, there's some of the games. Oh man, I got a big mess, and I'm not even home yet, but I am pretty satisfied right now. I'm going to be even more satisfied because later I'm going to be seeing Knives Out with my dad and grandma. I cannot believe the year is almost over. All I can say is Black Friday wasn't as struggling as I thought it would be. Lines, it really wasn't that crazy. I got up early enough this morning and we did everything, so yeah. I am pretty satisfied. Later tonight, I'll have my review for Knives Out. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.